Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Then I will right click on there, shift click on there, so now I can have a look. That's asking for electronic circuits and engine units. 3 and 6. To make it, I need 1 and 2. That's all I need there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change this around a little bit. I'm going to go, as we need 3 and we need 6, I need 1 and then 2. So I'm going to go 10 on this one. I'll put you up to 10, and that one, I'm going to put that one up to 20. I'm going to request 20 in there. So there we go. I've now got everything I need to be able to make them, and as soon as those electronic circuits are ready, they will be brought down, and they will start being used up as well. Just going to speed that along. And then if we go up this way, we've got our engine units in here. Now, the engine units, they're going to be making for quite a while, and it's going to fill up this chest. I'm going to leave that chest now to just completely fill up, I think. Just wondering if I should or shouldn't. I think I will. I think I'll leave that one just to go and fill up. We've got our chest up here that has got the buffer of electronics in there. That one will be alright, I think. No, maybe it would be better if I did limit the number of engine units at the moment. So we'll go like that, and we'll just put 1 line of those in there. That'll make it a little bit easier. So they're coming up, and they're gathering up a few of those already, and they're going to take them away. But they're not going to put any more in there, and it will just fill this line back up all the way back down to the bottom. And then, once that's done, everything will all be tickety-boo. It will all be wonderful. So if you're coming down here, you know, I'm actually thinking, well, that one doesn't need to be there anymore. So that means that this can be moved around. I can go like that and there. And then put that down there like that. And remove that so that that goes over there. So it'll now go on one side of the belt all the way through. So there's some modular armor. Portable solar panel right there. Power armor right there. Armor with a large equipment grid and inventory size bonus. Modular armor with a small grid. So I want the power armor next. This is absolutely brilliant, this stuff. Right, we definitely want power armor. So right now, if I look in here, I've got the ability to make heavy armor. We've got light armor there we could make. We've got heavy armor. And we've got modular armor right there. And it allows me to start using modules, but I don't want that. I want the next size up. The size up above that, if you noticed, is this one, Power Armor Mark II. Huge equipment grid, but it's 2,000 of everything, including the military and also the yellow packs as well. So we won't be getting to that for quite a while. There is a number of different items that we won't be able to do anything with on there for quite a while, but we will be able to at least get the power armor set up and being used, which is a good start. That's a step in the right direction. That's what we want. Now, everything else is running quite nicely at the moment. Let's zoom out a little bit, and you can see we're starting to expand out. So, we're going to be wanting to do some more expansion fairly soon. I know that we got a little bit of copper up there that we can go and pick up, and that's another thing that we will be doing. We got more oil down there that we can go and get. There's copper everywhere down here. All right, we got copper absolutely everywhere. We've got a load of iron on us. We've got more coal down there. There isn't any more iron over this way at the moment. I got a big patch of iron over there, 128 million pieces, but I think really we've got enough iron right where we are. So I don't think iron is much of a concern. We don't have to worry ourselves too much about using up the iron. Now we have a look in here. So that's reached its limit. There won't be any more limit on that, and those will slowly fill up. This is excellent. So we've now got some. It's a lot more automated already than it was just now. Right? It really is. It's already made a huge difference. And loads of timber coming out. I'm prioritizing all of the timber going out through this system. So we want all of the timber coming out here and that's spreading out on both sides and being used up in all of the power down there. At the moment, we don't need to worry about having to get any more power, which is a good thing. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is whether we've got enough iron coming through. I don't really want to do anything else to iron or steel production just yet until I have done another upgrade. There is one particular one that I want, which is that one right there, so that we can get electric furnaces. That's an upgrade that I really want to get. I want to be using the electric furnaces. And then once we've done that, we'll change around a load of these. This is ready to switch over to electric furnaces. As soon as we're ready to start using them, it's ready to switch over to electric furnaces. So we've got that bit up, ready to run. That one is finished. The copper up here, this is another thing that we'll be doing, is we'll be working on this copper. There is some more things that we'll be doing with that, so that we can get all of this around the edges of it. There's bits up there, we need to be moving this. And that's kind of, it is on the to-do list, but we've got to wait for a minute. So let's just have a look up here. We've got 282 of our construction robots standing by with not a lot to do. That's because at the moment they're waiting on landfill being built. So if I go here, I'm just going to get rid of that a minute. And we'll go like that. Now you can see here, I have got forest that I can remove up in this bit. Up on that bit up at the top. Down here, I've already cleared all of the forest that I can actually reach. So I got two options. I can go and extract more up at the top, or we can go right down to the bottom of our island, and we can do a little bit of work down there. Just extend out just a little bit further and finish filling all of that. It's one or the other, really. I can't really do both at the moment because we don't have the materials. Well, I'm thinking probably the best idea would be to just go in a straight line up here, clear this, and then landfill around here so that we can extract this little bit of copper. And we're still not going to be bothered by any enemies if we go and do that. Seems like it would be the most sort of sensible approach to being able to expand. So in order to be able to facilitate that, we'll take our deconstruction planner over here, the one that is just trees and rocks, and we will go like this. And right, I've zoomed out too far. As soon as you zoom out too far, you lose the bit that you've done. So I will go to there, like that. Now bring that down, and I will go only that far. So there's 11,000 trees to be extracted from that little square right there. It's going to be all of our other robots, wherever they're going to come out from. Where are they going to come out from? We got several over here. They should all come flying up in a minute. I don't know where they've all gone. Oh, they're all the way over here. They've been doing some stuff over this side, and they've been slowly going into all of these roboports down here. So we've got a wave of them there, and I got a wave of them over here. They will probably get, yeah, I was going to say, they get most of the way there, and then they'll split and go to various charging stations, because they're not going to be able to go that full distance in one go. So we'll leave them to do that. They've got a few more trees to extract, and while they're doing that, we want to make some more roboports, and we also want to start making some other little bits and pieces as well. I'm going to go to there, and I could do with more robots, more flying robot frames, because now if we mouse over this, see, our logistic robots, we've got 110 logistic robots, which means that we have some that aren't doing anything. And that means that we've got spare robots flying around. And I'm thinking that it's time to automate this bit. This is what we're going to do. We'll remove the belts from this section up here. And we're going to automate this whole piece. So I will manually go up through first and remove this. And then down through... remove that lot. There we go. And then we'll go up here and remove that lot. Like that. And also remove all of those processing units. Like that. So I also want to... Actually, I'm just going to remove the belt for the processing units. I'm not going to remove anything else. I'm just going to remove the belt, because what I'm going to want now is I'm going to want some more chests. This is how we're going to set this up. So I'm going to go 1, 2 there, and 1, 2 there. So I've got lots of those. And I will put a passive provider chest on each of these. This is how I normally do this. I put a passive provider chest down on each one, like that, and I allow them to start filling up the passive provider chest. Now, you don't have to do it like this, right? I don't have to just do that. What I can do is I can click there on the logistic network. I can connect it like that, enable, disable, and then if I go to there like that, I go over to this one, processing unit. Right. Enable when it is less than or equal to 1,000. I want 1,000 of these in the network. So there, set. When it's less than or equal to 1,000, they will make them. They will roll them through. Okay? So at the moment, I've got 67 in the network. Now, I'm going to go here. I'm going to drop those in like that. And now you can see we've got 311 in there. So I'm actually going to change this round just for a minute. And I'm going to change that constant number there to 250. All right? I don't think we need any more than that as a buffer at the moment, because we're going to want these materials for other things. Now, all of these other ones, they're still busy working. This one here, this one's not going to do anything, right? Even if I have the correct number in there, it's still not going to do anything. What I'm going to do now, if you zoom right in and you have a look, you can see that one's got a little bit of yellow around it, whereas these others don't. Right-click that one and copy it, and I will go down through and I will change these to reflect what the other ones also reflect. Like that. So it will allow this one to go up through and it will finish. And it's not going to move it from there into that chest. So all it's going to do is it will keep making here, but it will get to the point there where it has like 3 or 4 processing units in it, and then it will stop producing them. So I have got 335 in the network, and it's going to go until it's going to allow it to drop down until it reaches 250. So we've got a constant number of 250 of these processing units in the network, no more than that. And that will allow it to keep ticking on. Once we get a little bit bigger, I don't tend to put low limits. I tend to put 1,000 or 2,000 or maybe even 5,000. So there's that bit done. Then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do a very similar thing for these units over here. So bring that one up through there, like that, and except this one I'm going to do ever so slightly different. First up, I want passive provider chests, so we will make another several of those, like that. So there's my passive provider chests. I want to put those all the way down through like this. There. Now, at the moment, we're not making anything here because we don't have any steel to make our units over here. There's the logistics robots bringing me back all of my materials to take me up to 200 electronic circuits exactly. I will go in here. No, not in there. I want to go to that one. I want to connect the logistics there, like that. Enable, disable. We will go here, and we're going to set this one on low density structures. I always put it less than or equal to, rather than just less than. So less than or equal to, and I will set this one on 250 as well. So there we go. That's set on 250, and I will right-click and then shift-click, and I will go through and I will copy each of these. So I've now produced 500 processing units per hour. Nice. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So all of these have gone and produced enough. But they'll back up. They've actually backed up completely now. They've filled that up, which means they're not going to produce any for a little while. They've got to use up the ones that we've gone and made. I need steel to go in for these. Now, I don't actually have enough bots at the moment to be able to ferry over all of the plastic and the copper that I need to keep those running. So I'm going to keep that on belts at the moment. I'm not going to... Ooh, hang on a minute. Let's see. Should I or shouldn't I? 30 plastic bars, 2 steel plates, 20 copper plates. That is rather a lot of items that we'd be asking. But at the same time, I got the plastic is really close by. So the only long distance flight would be down here to the copper, which is... Actually, where is my copper? Copper is... There's my copper buffer down there. But that would mean I would be able to eliminate that belt there completely, right down to that point. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's remove the belt completely. I'll take that one up, and I'll remove that one. I'm going to come down through here like this. Over there. All the way around like that. So there is that one out and done. That one's going. I'm going to remove all of these belts all the way along here. There. And then I'm going to go back through. I'm going to do the same going this way. Like this. All the way up there. Take that one out. There. And then... Just making sure I haven't picked up any robots. No, I haven't picked up any robots, so we'll just fix that one there. So we know that I have got in here, I've got a full belt of a full thing of plastic and a full thing of plastic there. I don't need these. So these long arm inserters right here are no longer required. They're all surplus to requirement. What I do want is requester chests. I'm going to make another 10 requester chests right there. I'm running low on steel for making those, so we're going to have to start getting me some steel. Requester chests are the important items. And on these, I do want the stack inserters moving the items, because there's going to be quite a lot of items going in there. So then I go shift right click on that one and shift left click on here. So we can see we got 33 and we got 40. That is the wrong numbers by a long way. 2 steel plates followed by 20 copper and 30 plastic bar. I normally do 10 times, so I will go for 20 steel in there. This is what I normally would do. Copper I want 200 and plastic I want 300. There. So that's 10 times what I need in order to be able to make that run. So I can shift right click on that one. And then I can copy that out onto each of these. And that is going to start making my low density structures. We've got a limit on the number of low density structures that we're going to put into the network, which is 250. And these will start going through. Now, if I look, mouse over this, I got 110 logistics robots going through, and they're all being used and done stuff with. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this belt. All the way down through there. And I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to remove this belt as well, all the way down through there. Like that. Keep going up this way. It's giving me, personally, a lot of flying robot frames, and this is a good thing. I want these flying robot frames for a very specific reason. Because I want to make a lot more flying robots. I want to make logistics robots, but I need red circuits to be able to make those, so we're going to go... I'll get rid of some of these frames because I don't want to take all of them at the moment. I want to clear all of this. And we're going to go back to our chest over here. That one's going to go like that. There. So I've now got a chest there. And it's going to put all of the flying robot frames into those chests. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove that one, and I'm going to put a second one down there. I want lots of these, right? I want lots and lots of those, so I'm not going to change anything else around at the moment. But I've now got 2 chests producing those, and I'm not going to put a limit on those either. That's the one bit that isn't going to be getting a limit. So then we come back over this way, and I need red circuits. There's going to be another thing. I've got 1,000 green circuits there as a buffer. I'm going to do the same down this end with the red circuits. I'm going to put a buffer of red circuits in here. It's going to go like that. And I'm going to go like this. And we're going to have 5 slots so that we've got 1,000 of them as a buffer. I feel that we do need to do this. I can do that a minute. Run up through there and just pick up a whole load of them like that. And there was one other thing I wanted to do. Because at the moment I got 1, 2, 3, 4... I got 255 of those. How many have I got flying? 110. Right, I want to make 240. That'll make it... I want to make a precise number. Let me put 5 of them in there. Like that. Right, that's 220. No, I actually want to take 20 of these. There's 10. 2, 3, 4, like that. Pick up you. Put you down there. So there's 240 flying robot frames. That will take us all the way up to 350 of those robots. I've got 240 that I can make there. Yeah. Wait, why only 240? No, I need... Yeah, I need the red frame. Right, I need more red circuits. Let's go and get some more red circuits. And you can see here, we've already got... The main issue is that we don't have enough robots to carry things over. That's our big issue that we've got there. So I'm going to go over this way, and I'm going to set another one of these, and that is going to be those, and they're going to be set on 200. I'm going to take all of those a minute. I'll just grab them out of there, but there will be 200. So there, I've now got 240 of these. So if I go shift-click like that, that's going to instantly start making all 240 flying robot frames. This one here, we don't have any requester chests on, and we don't want to either. Right? That's not something we're going to do yet. The rest of these items, this is looking good. So I got that bit. I got that busy working away down there, and then if we have a look over here, I'm just... It's going to struggle to keep up with these for a minute, even though we don't have that far to go. So what we're going to need, in order to be able to make that a little bit easier for it, is I need to go and get some more steel. Now, there is an easy way to do that. I can just go here, and I can just pinch that. So then I've got the steel that I need. I can put another RoboPort there. By having a RoboPort here, because what they're doing is they're coming over, and they're putting the things, and then they're having to go off elsewhere and recharge. And thus making it a bit difficult. So you need to find where the key routes are, and you need to put them in. As we expand, I pick everything up, I put it down, I rearrange, I move things around, and as I expand, I put corridors of RoboPorts up, so that they can easily be used and utilized by the robots as they go through. It's a very, very important thing that you have them able to be doing that. So, I've got these robots flying at the moment. I've got... I want to do all of these together. That's why I'm waiting. I want to do all of these robots together. I've got another 40-odd to go, and then we will have enough. Tell you what we'll do. I've got some of these. Now, those... I don't want them there. There isn't actually any point in having them there, so we'll clear that space out. And I can clear this bit out as well, so we can get rid of a load more of unsightly belts that we don't want in the base. I go like that. Oops, steady. Bring that down there, and you do occasionally, while you're busy working, you start accidentally picking up robots. And if you do, it doesn't really affect the game, because if you've... pinched a robot from somewhere, all they'll do is the game will assign a new robot somewhere else. So that can all be taken out of there. Let me just remove that a minute. I don't have any more space. So I need to... Oh, I got low density structures there. I got 12 of those. Why is it not making any more? Oh, I accidentally picked an extra one. Alright, fine. We'll go up here, and then I will come back down, and I'll pick the rest of that stuff up. We need to tidy that up. I've made a mistake on there. Well, I haven't made a mistake. It's just not going quite according to plan. So, we will go over here. Like this. I love it. I absolutely love this. There we go. Now we've got the robots bringing over the plastics that we're going to need. And I will put a RoboPort down right there. That one's going to go right in the middle. And that will be able to be used for all the recharging that the robots need. Going in between these two. See, they're stopping off already and they're recharging. And that is going to speed up the whole process by a long way. 350 robots. And they're all being used at the moment. I'm hoping, there, all of that copper going up there, I'm hoping now what they'll do is it will start to slow things down a little bit. And then we won't be... The first rush of filling everything up can sometimes take a while. So we'll drop that up into there, like that. I've got 12 robot frames on me at the moment. Why have I got 12 on me? I'm not actually sure about that. So look, we've got 350 robot frames that are flying. So now what I want to do is I want to go right there and pick up that lot like that. And then I want to come back down here and I want to drop in 66 blue packs there and I want to drop in some yellow packs there. So we've got all of those. Right. Next up, I'll come along here. So I've got... those yellow packs on the line right there. I'm not going to need those anymore. Not on the line. We're going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to remove all of this as well. That's all going to go. So I'm going... I've got a chest right there. So that can go. And we will remove this belt here. Like this. And we'll remove the belt over here like this. And I'll pick up those. Modular armor has now finished. That's that bit done. I want... what do I want next? That's more slots and stuff. I'm gonna want you... portable fusion reactor would be absolutely great. I really want that one. That's not what I'm after here, though. There is... yes, that's what I want. I want that one. I can't get that one until I've got... oh, solar panels. Right. We need solar energy next, so we'll start that one researching. And that's going to allow me to get down to unlock the exoskeleton. It'll be that one, and then it'll be that one. And I can build me some exoskeletons and some solar panels. And I'm going to need some batteries as well somewhere. But anyway, that one first. Solar panel research. Next up, we go whizzing along here. I'm picking up robots as I go. Like I said before, don't worry about that. It's not going to make any difference. So we go over to there, and then we come down here like this. I'm going to pick all of those up, like that. And I'm going to drop down a requester chest there. Okay? I'm going to drop those in there, and I'm going to drop those in there. And then I go to here, and I request... actually, you know what I'm going to do? Well, to start with, I'll request the blue and the yellow science to go into there like that. But I could also do the same down here. I'm not going to just yet. I'm just going to request 200 of each of those. So we will have logistics robots bring blue science from there over and drop it in there. Very simple process. Now, at the moment, of 347 logistics robots, because I accidentally picked up 3 of them, so I'll dump those down there. They're all flying. All of the robots are flying because we're still making this. And this is one of the reasons that we want to keep these limited at the moment. In total, I got 69 in the system. So it's still going to take quite a while for them to come up through and get everything and recharge it. So what I think we need is more steel plates. If I was to put another RoboPort right there, that will allow all of these coming to get the copper somewhere to stop off and recharge. They are... well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.